We've been discussing replacement values for empties, but now we're going to talk about ways to replace any value in a series or a data frame. Let's create a series, and we're going to use the replace method, and it can take two parameters. The parameter on the left side of this comma indicates the value that we'd like to change, the existing value. And on the right side of the comma, we're defining the new value we'd like to change to. So let's run this, and you'll see that these negative 999s have been changed to empty values. In this application of replace, we still have our central comma, and we still have the existing values on the left and the replacement values on the right. But in this case, rather than using single values here, we're using Python lists. And the first item in this list matches the first replacement item in this list, and the second item matches the second item. Let's run this. The one here has changed to clown, and the 999 has changed to bozo at indexes 1 and 3, matching here with indexes 1 and 3. So in addition to single values and Python lists, we can also use Python dictionaries with the existing value as the key and the replacement value as the value. The key of 1 matches with this 1 at index 0, and the value clown will replace that. And this 3 will be replaced by this string 3. Let's run this one. A replace can be very useful. We've also already looked at replacing axes indexes. Let's create a data frame called states, and let's set this lambda function equal to the variable change it, and put change it into map. And we recognize that states.index is a series, and that the map function works only on series. We're going to map the existing index to this modified index. So we're passing the states.index into this lambda function. The values will come out as x. So Hawaii will be x the first time. We'll take the first 4 letters of Hawaii and we'll change them to uppercase, and then we'll set those equal to a new states index. Let's run this. And the first 4 values in each of our indices have been changed. Now we recognize also that using this equal sign is similar to setting in place as true. So this is not a temporary copy, this is the actual new form of our data frame. Now lambda functions are useful because we don't really need this extra step. We can remove that. We can remove the variable completely and simply move the lambda function into the map function. And if we run this, we get the same result. Now down here we're using rename to affect our index, and we're also using it to affect our columns. And this method is quite simpler than the lambda function method. What we're doing with this str.title is we're setting these 3 letters to lowercase, and only the first letter will be uppercase. And likewise with these other 2 values. And of course this string.upper is simply going to convert all these to uppercase. So oftentimes this is a more fluent way to interact with our indices. And finally down here we're using rename again with index equals and columns equals once again, just as we did up here. But here we're focusing on a specific existing index in the key, and the value is the value we'd wish to change to. And so this Hawaii here is going to be changed to Washington, and this 2 up here in the columns is going to be changed to Bozo the Clown.